Okay, so here's the deal. In online, there is sometimes when you encounter players who like to spam with Jacqui bricks in her full auto variation. It might get you frustrating after a match or during a match. And at the time when you're fighting in real time, you just can't figure it out how exactly to fight against it. You try to jump, you try to dash after blocking or run, and none of it works. Unfortunately, it seems that I was that stupid that I didn't realize at her spamming with machine gun. So here's the example. This is what some players like to do in the online. As you can see, she's doing a lot of damage. Even if you block, it's a lot of chip damage. And if you're not careful, it might get you killed really fast. The worst thing is that if it hits you after all 4 shots are done, you're in a stun animation and you can't really control. I just jump over it for some reason. Seriously, I never did this before. I just did it now. I jumped over above all 4 shots. That is surprising because I found absolutely a different tactic against it. Because in the online I couldn't jump over it. Things like that happen. But it seems you can jump over 4 shots at some point. But is it worth the risk? It's not 100% certain that you can jump over it. And you're risking to remain in this situation when Jacqui can spam you to death. So what will we do? Everything you need, seriously, is just duck. Not like this, because you will continue to get the chip damage. The answer was really simple. Just duck. And every time when she finishes her her special move animation, you just start running and cancel it into ducking again, like this. Into full combo, punish into full combo. If she continues, of course. If she continues spamming after first run and canceling it into duck, you can punish full combo by jumping over with the jump in punch. But of course she has an enhanced variation of this spamming, which will be definitely used by players. So how are we dealing with that? Here's the answer. you duck, the rockets will hit you. You can duck the shots, but you can duck the rockets. So instead you can just duck all 4 shots and then block rockets. It will do only 2% chip damage instead of almost 10 if you block everything. So what is the point? How are you avoiding these rockets instead of getting chip damage? As you can see, she has a pause after 4 shots before shooting the rockets. Here's what you can do. You can just jump over it. After you ducked 4 shots, you can just sorry, I did better before that. Oh, sorry, you can do this on that distance. Oh, no, you can or cannot. I haven't trained all distances, but on far distance you definitely can jump over it after ducking 4 shots. Or you can trade with armored special move. The thing is that Liu Kang's enhanced flying kick has an armor that goes through rockets, and it hits Jacqui. Why would you trade something like that? The thing is that rockets are dealing 7% of damage, while flying kick is dealing 10% of damage, which means that you will be in advantage of that trade. What else? So after you jump over first rockets, so let's try this. We need to learn which distances you can jump over the rockets after she is dealing 4 shots with her machine gun before launching the rockets. You definitely can do this here. She will hit you. You can do this, of course. So as you can see, if you do one full step backwards from starting distance, which pretty much, imagine 2.5 of characters standing in between of you. This is the distance. You can also jump over the rockets after she is dealing 4 shots with her machine gun. And as you saw, if you jump over the rockets from the distance, you can do jump in punch and go into full combo punish against the spammer. Yes, all of that is not easy, but you will have to learn if you want to beat the crap out of these fucking spammers. I got really frustrated when I was fighting them. I think it was yesterday, actually. I was trying to jump, to block and dash through. I tried to trade with fire. If all 4 shots hit you, you go into stun animation, after which you can't be fast enough in order to do a fireball that will trade with Jacqui. Let me show you this. As you can see, I'm trying to do a fireball after she's dealing me all 4 hits with her machine gun, and Liu Kang just can't be fast enough after stun animation in order to trade with fireball. But if you duck first 4 shots, you can start trading with fireballs against Jacqui, which will be in your favor because she will be only fast enough to shoot you with maybe 2 or 3 shots that will deal only 4% of damage, while your fireball is dealing 7% of damage. You see, on the right, hits 2, damage 4%. My fireball is dealing 7% of damage, which means that this trade will go in your favor if you will duck, and then we'll try to spam against the spammer. Trade, duck, trade, sit, trade, sit. In this variation, his flying kick has armor only during the first few frames of his animation. But with Liu Kang, in his Flame Fist variation, you can come closer to Jacqui by thanks to his armor in his flying kick. If you do it after you duck first 4 shots. If you are on the other end of the arena, you can do this. After ducking first 4 shots. In this variation, Liu Kang's flying kick is fast enough to reach Jacqui before she will break your armor, but you can do this only with enhanced flying kick. So the most important thing that you can use with all characters against Jacqui's spam is run and cancel it into docking after you ducked first 4 shots. And then jump into full combo. Punch. If only I knew that yesterday when I was playing King of the Hill, I would just destroy that Jacqui. Because her spam, when you don't know how to deal against it, it can easily kill you. No matter how good you are with your character, she breaks all the armors in all special moves you have. Even in the fireball. You see, I can't even do enhanced fireball. Well, I just did, but it's a game that doesn't worth the risk. It's much easier just to run and cancel it into ducking and then jump over into full combo. Don't try to jump over. It wouldn't work like that if, with 100% like I just did. You see? Yeah. Well, you can jump over these 4 shots, but you need to do it very precisely during the game. And if you jump not exactly in the time it needs, you will be back in this position, where Jacqui has an advantage with her spam. You see, like this. So the best way, the most safe way to punish this spam is by ducking, not blocking. Don't block when you duck against her spam, because you will be getting a chip damage, which is pretty huge for chip damage. Again, let's try to do it against an enhanced spam. Of course, in the real match, player with Cassie won't be having an infinite EX bar or an energy bar, but he will get it if you will be blocking these four shots. Chip damage is the fastest way to build your meter. So if you will be blocking this spam, you will be just giving a free meter to the player who spams with Jacqui. You see, the worst thing is that you can duck these rockets, and if you block them, they're dealing almost 2% of chip damage, which is huge. So the fastest way to avoid this spam is to wait until she finishes first 4 shots with machine gun, and then jump over the rockets. Or you can trade like that, like I just did. You duck against 4 shots and then go through with EX flying kick, which is having an armor that consumes these rockets, goes through them. Even though you're getting the damage, the trade is in your favor again, like with fireballs. If you duck first 4 shots and then start trading with fireballs, you will be in advantage because your fireballs are dealing more damage than those 2 or 3 out of 4 shots that will reach you after your fireball cancels her special move animation. With flying kick deals 10% of damage, while rockets are dealing only 7, which means that again you're in advantage with 3% against her 7% damage. you can jump over the rockets at any distance. You need to learn which distance gives you an advantage, a possibility to safely avoid the rockets in enhanced shooting of Jacqui. You can do this here. Also, after you trade with enhanced flying kick, you will be right next to the Jacqui, which means that you will have an advantage of catching her wake up attack and then on block and then punish it. I know that a lot of Jacquies will try this during their wake up attack. No, not this. This. If you block it, she will get a full combo damage. Full combo punch. I mean. So this is pretty much it, how you punish these spammers with Jacqui. This is not too hard. If you practice it enough, you will be able to punish any spammer that will try to use Jacqui in such disgraceful way of playing a fighting video game. Because spamming isn't mature way of how you play the video game, in my opinion. Also, what you need to notice, what you can notice is that Jacqui's recovery after her enhanced shooting. Her recovery is much longer. But this doesn't mean that you will be able to run towards her after. Or you can. It all depends, I guess. Nope. So that's pretty much it. You just need to learn how to duck against these spam attacks. Then, after ducking first 4 shots, you run towards Jacqui and cancel it into ducking again. After she shoots another 4 shots, you jump in with a punch and deal a full combo punish with massive damage, as much as you can. Or if you want to go faster towards Jacqui, nope. What you pretty much need is to learn your favorite character which you are playing, which special moves or normals can punish Jacqui on certain distances after you got closer against her spamming with run into ducking. With Liu Kang, it's flying kick. You can't use it on full screen distance, because the spamming will kill you again. Not each character has an armored flying kick that is going through full screen. So as I said, you need to learn first of all how to cancel run into ducking after ducking 4 shots. If you learned it, then you can learn which normals or special moves can punish her at closer distance. Like that. As you can see, I can punish her on that distance. With certain moves. Each character has his own set of specials and normals that can punish this character if it's used by a spammer. So that's pretty much it. I hope it was helpful and my terrible English was understandable. I just want you to know that all the punishes that I showed, they're working only with Liu Kang. So you need to get your favorite character, your main character that you like to play the most, go into practice mode, set record AI, and just spam with Jacqui this machine gun special move and learn how to punish it after you ducked first 4 shots, cancelled running into another, so here another 4 shots have missed you, and then you can jump in whatever combo you have. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. See ya later, maybe.